Hey everyone. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute. I'm here today to show you guys my finished pages for May. I didn't get that many done. I think I only got 11 pages done or something like that. So I think it's a little bit less than what I did for April. But I did manage to get some done. I don't have a lot. Well, I have a couple whips for the month of June and going so far, but I have my birthday this month, which is on the 6th, and then it's gonna be like super busy at work, so we're probably gonna end up doing a bunch of overtime. So I don't know how much I'm gonna get done in June, but I'm gonna do my best. But okay, so finished pages for May. So first I have one done in cute mandalas, and that is the dinosaur page. I don't know what it was with this one. I mean, I liked it. I like how the colors were turning out. I think it was the markers that was kind of getting on my nerves, because some of them were like drying out. So like some of the dinosaurs look a little patchy. I guess it kind of looks okay because, you know, they're dinosaurs and they're not like, it's not like they're one, you know, straight color or anything. But I was getting kind of annoyed. And then on some of them, like the trees, like it was so detailed and so tiny that some of it was like bleeding out of the lines. So that was kind of annoying too. And then I did use some gel pen. I don't know if you can kind of see it. I used a little on the leaves and the little things on the stegosaurus, and I tried to use the colors that kind of base them off of the, if you guys have ever seen The Land Before Time. So, you know, I tried to think like that was Petrie and Littlefoot, and so I tried to use those colors, but also like not so bright. So I think I did okay. It was kind of hard to find one for Sarah, but I think that turned out okay too. So that's cute mandalas. I did one in there. And then I did two in A Million Magical Creatures. So, oh, and a lot of my pictures are probably going to be like based off my hashtag. My hashtag for May was Bubbles Aquatic 2022. So basically anything that kind of gave you that aquatic feel, whether it be mermaid, aquatic animals, water, whatever, you name it, you could color it and put it under that hashtag. Not too many people, matter of fact, I think only, besides myself, only like 2 other people participated, or at least if they did, they didn't tag it on Instagram, I will say. But that's okay. My channel is kind of small, so probably a bunch of people didn't even know about it. But anyway, so I did this one. I used on this one my Arteza Twi tip. Is it called Twi markers? Whatever they're called. You know, the double-ended water-based ones. And I used some, did I use maybe my Pablos to shade it in a little bit? Either my Pablos or my Holbeins, I can't remember which one. And then for the shell, I used some metallic watercolors, and then I re-outlined it in black acrylic, because once I put the watercolor on there, the lines were like kind of disappearing. So I did that. Oh, I also used my Arteza glitter, but you can't see it. It's like most of the glitter is on the mermaid's tail. Most of the glitter is gone, or I didn't do it right or something. Leave it to me. And the other page I did was this one here. I love doing this page. This page was so fun. I used my Arteza markers, my Arteza color pencils. I used some watercolor, metallic watercolors, and then I used some Nuvo drops on the flower there and on the back of the dragon. And I also used some stickles on the, I guess this is another unicorn dragon thing. And then I used some Nuvo drops, gold and silver, on those hanging balls or lanterns or something. I had a lot of fun with this page. I was trying to keep the color palette kind of summer-like, I guess you can say, like kind of transitioning into summer. So yeah, I just did a little shading. I did a little shading on him, on the faces and the skin, and on the leaves, and I think maybe a little bit on this dragon here, but other than that, everything else was just marker. So that was the two I did in A Million Magical Creatures. And I did one in Luna, and this one was a buddy color with Jen on Instagram. And matter of fact, let me show you hers first. I have no idea how to do the thing where you put the picture here and you show like, oh yeah, so and so, this is theirs alongside yours. So I'm gonna be a little weird and I'm gonna bring it up on my tablet. Jen, I hope it's okay. I'm showing everyone yours because it's beautiful. So this is hers. She actually did both sides. I did not. I should have, but I did not. First of all, let me say, I like the shading on this shell here and the ones here. And I like this fish right here because, let me tell you with mine, you'll see. I couldn't bother doing the outline and everything like you did. And then she did both sides. So this was the other side. So this actually, not only was it our buddy color, but it's going towards my Bubbles Aquatic 2022 hashtag. I like those fish too, like how you did the blue and the green together. And my background doesn't look anywhere as smooth as hers either. I don't know what the heck happened with my background, but I'm gonna show you guys right now, and I'm gonna also show you how I tried to fix it. So this one is mine. So my background turned out, I don't know what it was, but it turned out really patchy. So I just put like a bunch of little stickle dots on it so it didn't look so bad. But yeah, I tried to do like a lot of pinks and purples, and I added a lot of stickles and metallic and glittery stuff because once I colored it, it looked kind of, I don't know, it looked kind of plain or something. I'm not sure what it was. So I was like, okay, well, let me add some stickles and some, you know, something that'll make it kind of pop. And that's what I did. And I think it helped a little bit. I added some gold gel pen on these little pink or coral things, whatever they are, so you can see it at like certain angles. And then I feel like the seahorse was kind of out of place, but that's okay. And then there was my fish. I just used black glitter gel pen, and then I put some orange around it. I didn't bother outlining it either. For this one, I used Neo colors. I used my Albrecht Dewars. I used kind of a lot of everything. Some of it was based in the Arteza, what do you call those things? You know, the markers, the water-based markers. I don't think any of it bled through, did it? No, I mean, it wrinkled the page quite a bit, but I really don't see myself doing this page anyway, so that's okay. I probably will come to this side this month, because this month my hashtag is gonna be Bubbles Summer Vibes 2022, and you'll hear about that in my what's in my bag for June video. But anyway, yeah, I thought the sparkles kind of saved it a little bit, so I think it's okay. It didn't turn out too bad. I like it. I like it once I added the stickles and stuff. Before it was kind of plain. I should have did a before and after, because it was kind of a mess at first. Anyway, I did one in Welcome to the Village by Morgan O'Brien, and I did the one with Cap'n and the villager in the boat. And this one was kind of cute and kind of simple. I just used my alcohol markers, and I did not shade a single thing. I just used my alcohol markers and some watercolor metallic paints and some white acrylic paint to kind of white out the water. And I thought this was the cutest, most wholesome page. Look at his face. Like, look at it. So, and then I put, it was like this metallic white-ish color. I thought it would be kind of cool for the cloud and like the top of the boat. So I used that for that. And I actually like this book. I think this is gonna be one of the books that I want to finish. This one, well, most of his, because they're kind of small and simple, so I kind of want to finish most of his books, really. Or her, I really don't know if it's a him or a her, because Morgan can be a guy or a girl name. Anyway, I did one in here, and these pages are daunting. They are so, like, just detailed. But I did one. So I did the Hermit, and I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this page. I like the outer part, and I like the stickles that I added to the water, but I didn't want to color the water blue, so I kind of just put in a few like dabs of pastel to make it kind of light blue, to make it still look like water. And I don't know, I think I didn't bother shading in the shell either. I probably could have, but I didn't feel like it. So, I mean, I like this one. Like I said, these pages are daunting. So if you got to be prepared for these. I used the Arteza markers. I used some of my my Crazy Art water-based markers. And then I shaded with, actually, I think most of this was Arteza markers, Arteza colored pencils, and I used some alcohol marker for the base of the crab. So this in the bottom here, in the background of this, is alcohol markers, but everything else is Arteza products. And I think it turned out, like, look at the leaves and the whatever these things are, like, I thought they turned out really good, you know, for Arteza to be what it is. So yeah, this was, whew, it took a while. I had to start and stop it multiple times before I finished it. So I'm glad it's finished and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, moving on to my 100 Animal Mandalas by Camellia Angelkova. And I think I did 2 in this one. So the first one was, no, this was actually the second one I did. This was the Griffin, I think, or whatever this thing is. And I love how this one turned out. I love the colors. I just added just enough sparkle. But it was like, I just picked like a bunch of neutral colors, and then I added the red to pop. So I really like how this one turned out. I think this one's one of my favorites that I've done so far in this book. And then I did my lovely little neon page here with the dolphins. And I tried to do each dolphin like its own little pop of neon color. And I think this one turned out really cute too. Most of my pictures are going towards my aquatic theme. So if you're seeing a theme here, you're not going crazy. It's a theme. But yeah, this one, most of it I did in neon. So, you know, when you put the blue light over it, the neon colors will kind of pop out at you. And I also used, for this one did I use alcohol markers? No, I used a little bit, the gray, but most of it is water-based markers and gel pen. So this was probably one I took to work and just kind of put in my bag and threw some colors in there, some neon colors, and kind of just took them to work with me. And in one of my newer books that I got, The Cursed Pirate Girl by Jeremy Bastian. I did 2 in here. So I did this first page just kind of to see if water-based mediums was gonna work in this book. And I think they work to a certain extent. Like I wouldn't use too much, but they do work. So I use my Albrecht Dewars, and I also use some gel pen just for like the silver on her sword and her dagger. But it's mainly Faber-Castell Albrecht Dewars, and then I went in. Did I go in on this one with some shading with the polychromos? Yeah, I think like for some shading on her belt. Yeah, like maybe the belt buckles I went in. And that might be it. I think everything else was just Albrecht Dewars. Just straight out. But yeah, I wouldn't put too much water on here though, because it does wrinkle the page. It's not thin paper. It's just, I don't know, something about it that wrinkles the page quite a bit. Anyway, and then I did this one. I had like this whole little story in my head. I don't know if, I've never even read the comic, but I just thought, I was like, okay, she's underwater and this octopus thing is coming after her and she's trying to get this golden clam. She finally found it after like searching, you know, getting lost a couple times, and she finally found it, but she's got these crazy fish protecting it and this octopus that's like trying to wrap around her leg. I don't know if that's even, I don't know, but I thought it was cool to make up in my head. But same thing with this one. I used Albrecht Dewars, and I used some ink tints also on this one. And for the clam, I did just polychromos, and everything else I think was water-based, you know, ink tints and all that stuff. So I like this one. I like how the clam turned out. And I think I used the ink tints for the green plant here because I wanted some of these plants to kind of pop out. So I used ink tints for that, and I think the sand as well. And then everything else was the Albrecht Dewars. But yeah, this one was kind of cool. And then lastly, this one is I'm calling it finished for now, but I did do one in Mythic World by Kirby, and that was, I did Mami Wata, and I'm calling it finished because I don't know what to do with the background. And her hair I need to do, I'm thinking of doing her hair like kind of a grayish white, but I don't know how to approach it, and I don't want to mess it up because this picture turning out pretty good. So I'm calling it finished for now. But that's all I have left to do is the background and her hair. I just don't want to kind of mess it up. But I used Derwent Lightfast on this page. And then for the blue, I used gel pen. And then on the snake, like the purple, I used the metallic watercolors. Oh, and then this black chain here, I used black glitter gel pen. I like how it's turning out. I'm calling it finished for now because I don't want to mess up her hair. So if you guys have any ideas for the background, shoot them at me, because I was thinking orange and I was like, no, because I think it's going to be too bright, and then her skin is kind of like a brownish orange, but I don't know. So it's finished for now. But anyway, that is all I have for my finished pages. Stay tuned for the June what's in my bag, because in that video I'm going to be talking about the hashtag for June, even though we're already like almost, you know, 5 days into June. Stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned, I haven't forgotten about the giveaway. It's gonna be kind of like a contest type of giveaway for my subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed and you want to participate in this giveaway, you have to be a subscriber, because that is what the giveaway is for reaching 500 subscribers. So it wouldn't be fair to let someone who's not a subscriber, who didn't help get to 500, participate in this giveaway, because they, you know, they didn't, and I hate to say it like this, but they didn't contribute to us reaching to where we are. So the giveaway, I'm looking for them. I don't know where I set them. I know where they are. I put them in a box. Basically the giveaway, I'll just show you mine, is gonna be for the Arteza glitter real brush pens. So I think it's like a 24 or 48 set, 24 I think. And basically it's for a brand new set of these. I don't know how many it is, but for a brand new set of these, and I'm gonna like announce the details and how to enter and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned for that, and if you're not subscribed, then subscribe, because I'm gonna be doing more giveaways. I have a giveaway for something else, but that's later on down the line. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.